Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. Cande out. We are looking at a really good start to the week. 45 and sunny for the high. So by this afternoon, we get up to about 45. Tomorrow, mix of sun and clouds, closer to 50. We might actually touch 50 tomorrow, which is pretty exciting as we are in the final week of February. Really awesome. I told you months ago. I said spring is around the corner. Don't you worry. We are going to get there. We're going to have a couple of cold spells before that, I'm sure. But we are going to get there. A couple of notes on some of our shows. In a couple of weeks, we have the big Southbound Writers Round Tour. That is happening at West Hampton Beach Performing Arts Center on Saturday, March 8th. I'll be there to host. We're going to have a lot of fun, intimate, acoustic stories. You got 2 finalists from The Voice, Jim Ranger, Ian Flanagan. You got Randall Fowler, one of the Carolinas male vocalists of the year. Just incredible. The sound on these fellas, it's going to be amazing. Cannot wait for the show, March 8th, Saturday. Very exciting to see that. And, it's like the old school guys with guitars that we've done many, many times. And they're going to sit there and tell stories and sing, and going to be great. We also, on Friday, put on sale our Tyler Hubbard, Parmalee, Brandon Wisham, DJ Deuce show for August 16th at the Catholic Health Amphitheater. Ticket sales going quite well, and tickets, as always, available at Ticketmaster.com. It's going to be an amazing show, and we're going to announce some more as we go. But mid-August on a Saturday, and they are on sale at Ticketmaster.com. This one is an interesting story. So I found this, and, we all dream of winning the lottery. You got to be in it to win it. So this guy was in it, but didn't actually buy his ticket. Let me explain the story for you, and then the aftermath is pretty interesting. Earlier this month, and this comes from France, all right? This is in France. Earlier this month, thieves stole a backpack from a guy in France, and his wallet was in there. They went to a corner store. They used his credit card to buy cigarettes and scratch-off tickets. But that's where things get interesting. The thieves won a huge jackpot on one of the scratch-off tickets, which was worth more than 500,000 American dollars. And the cashier says they boasted about the win, were very excited. So I guess, they're sitting there. They're scratching the tickets right there at the store. They see that they won. They left without even the cigarettes that they bought. They were so excited, they run out of there. No one has come forward with the winning ticket yet, which makes sense because it was bought with a stolen credit card. So the thieves, essentially, would be turning themselves in if they came forward to claim the prize. They come to claim the prize, cops are waiting for them. I mean, they're ready to go. So the owner of the backpack, the guy who got his backpack stolen, his credit card was used, he came forward with an interesting deal. He went to the newspapers and the press. He says, I'm offering to split the winnings with them, and I will not press charges. I just want half the money. And the guy's explanation was simple. He says, without me, they would not have won. But without them, I would not be part owner of this ticket. So I want to offer them a share. I will let them off the hook. I will not press charges. But the thieves are on the clock. You only have 30 days in France, apparently, from the date of your purchase to claim your winnings. So he's working with a lawyer now who tells the thieves that these guys will risk nothing by coming forward. Technically, it's unclear if they'd be able to take their share and just kind of ride off into the sunset, or will they be arrested anyway? We don't know the exact details of the law in France, but this guy says, not going to press charges, I promise, and just split it with me, and we'll all go our separate ways. Just want my stuff back. And just, we live happily ever after. So, interesting. See how it plays out. And then I love this. We've all seen and heard about actors, actresses playing people who are different ages than them, much different ages than them. So somebody put a list of the top 10, according to them. These are the top 10. I don't know if it's in a specific order, but I'll give it to you 10 down to 1 anyway. To see actors who played ages that were well outside their age range. Now, I will tell you, some of them, in some of these, some of them don't look like, it wasn't such a great casting job. Let me give you an example. So, at number 10 on the list is the kids in Grease, the original Grease. Obviously, this is famous. We know Stockard Channing was not a high school kid. Stockard Channing, who played Rizzo, was 34, and she looked 34. So, apparently, if I'm getting this correct, this list is people who played ages well outside their age range. Doesn't say that it went great, doesn't say that they looked the part. It just says this is the list of people who have played well outside their range. So Stockard Channing was 34. Olivia Newton-John was 29 in Grease. John Travolta was 24. They all looked way too old. On The Golden Girls, Estelle Getty played Bea Arthur's mother. Famous story, though, Bea Arthur was a year older than Estelle Getty, if you didn't know that. Yes, Estelle Getty looks really old in the show. Bea Arthur was actually older. Betty White was older than Estelle, by the way, as well. Cher played Meryl Streep's mother in Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. Cher is only 3 years older than Meryl Streep in real life. In Hannah Montana, any old school Hannah Montana fans, Jason Earles played Miley Cyrus's older brother. The character in the show was 16, but Jason was 29 when Hannah Montana began. Orange is the New Black, great show. I know it's an old school show. I know a lot of you have seen it. Netflix as well. Elizabeth Rodriguez played Dasha Polanco's mother in the show. Elizabeth was only 2 years older than her. This one is famous. Andrew Garfield, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Andrew Garfield was supposed to be graduating high school, which in the movie makes him 18. Andrew Garfield was 31. He looks young, though. This is incredible. Lawrence Fishburne was only 14 years old when he played a soldier in the Vietnam War. In Apocalypse Now, could you imagine filming Apocalypse Now? Lawrence Fishburne was 14 playing a soldier in Vietnam. Angelina Jolie played Colin Farrell's mother in Alexander. She's only 1 year older than him in real life. Florence Pugh was 23 when she made Little Women. Her character was 13 in the movie. Florence Pugh was 23 in real life. And number 1 on the list for age range playing, most recently, I guess that's why it's number 1, Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande, and Jonathan Bailey play first-year college students in Wicked. They are all in their 30s and all playing well outside their range. Plenty more to do this morning. You're Bald and the Beautiful up at 8:12. National Days good news stories late 8 o'clock hour. And a really good weather start to the week. 45 and sunshine today. Phathead and Cande, My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.